What does it mean for an immigrant to become both an American and a New Yorker? I'd like to tackle the New Yorker part of this question first because I think that's the easier part to answer. I feel like immigrants can almost instantaneously consider themselves to be New Yorkers because uh, because being a New Yorker is its own separate cultural identity. It doesn't conflict with whatever other cultures or nationalities or ethnicities that you might identify as. It's an additional part of you that's that's separate from everything else. You become a New Yorker when you learn how to accustom yourself to the hustle and bustle of the city, when you see all the different, when you experience the cultural melting pot that is New York, and you see people with so many different backgrounds coming together and coexisting, like unlike anywhere else in the world, at least at this scale. But in terms of being an American, that's a little bit more difficult because, well, immigrants will eventually consider themselves to become Americans, but not in the most definitive sense. I think immigrants consider themselves to be Americans when they themselves feel comfortable combining aspects of American culture with aspects of their native culture into a sort of hybrid and learning how to live how to live with both parts of their identity. I asked my dad this question and he said the first time I considered myself to be an American was when I tasted ketchup for the first time because ketchup was a foreign concept and they didn't have ketchup back in India. And so when he had ketchup here in America, he knew that he was American, and now he consumes ketchup frequently. And it's strange, we even implement ketchup into Indian cuisines. It just shows how cultural identities manage to cross over given enough time and acceptance.